everybody, and welcome back to what is part 4 of the SMS Astray build. And unlike the last 2 episodes, this one is only going to be dealing with one paint. The last 2 had a base paint and then a clear paint to go over top of the base paint, whereas this one is just one paint. We are going to be dealing with the SMS Premium Pearl White. And I don't know if you can get, I don't know if it's going to show up in the camera well or not, but it's got a really cool pearl effect to it. It's very iridescent pearl. And of course, we're starting out with the white primed pieces. So these are pieces that are just primed white. And this is going to go right over the white. And, you know, it's going to give it a very pearlescent effect. It's going to be very, very, very beautiful, I imagine. So, once again, just like with all the other videos, PPE, personal protective equipment, please use your PPE when spraying lacquer-based paints, nitrile gloves, spray booth, a respirator, regardless if you have a spray booth or not. And if you don't have a spray booth, please spray in a well-ventilated area. You gotta protect yourself and protect your lungs. So, not much to be said about this. It's just gonna be 12 to 15 psi, spraying it on the white parts, and I'm very excited to see what this part looks like after we spray it with this pearl. So, let's go spray it with this pearl. Okay, so here we are at the conclusion of the Pearl White, and as you can see with the spoon test I did, I mean this stuff is really neat. It really does look like pearl. So I mean I guess that's the point of white pearl, but this stuff is really really cool looking, and unfortunately I don't even know if the camera is going to pick up half of it because of just the nature of the color, but I mean, it does really have a good iridescent feel to it. Just like with all the other paints so far, I sprayed it at 12 psi and it sprayed just perfect. It came out of the airbrush great, it covered great, it's smooth finish. So everything you can ask for. I mean, it's fantastic, just like all the other paints so far. Um, there you go. There's a little bit of a nice effect that it gives the bottom of the shield. Now, the bottom of the shield and a couple other parts I may end up masking off and doing a couple of details, or maybe like this whole little part underneath the shield in a different color, like the that custom gunmetal color that I did the waist in. And there's a couple other pieces that might get that kind of a treatment, but this part was probably the best to show off the pearl white before I may mask it off or anything like that. But I got all the other parts right here. So like I said, the next step is going to be the gold and silver, which shouldn't take too long, so I'm probably going to add in a couple of detailing stuff, like if I do the masking on the shield, a couple other pieces that might need a little bit of masking and stuff. I'll probably show that and kind of fill out the next video, because there's only a handful of parts left to do base painting on. But as for the pearl white, I mean, it's a fantastic paint. It goes on great right over the white primer, and it looks great. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'll put a link in the description below where you can go get this for yourself. A like and subscribe would be appreciated if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.